Minion's swimming race. One bright and sunny day in Banana Bay, the Minions were buzzing with excitement. Kevin had an idea. "Let's have a swimming race," he announced, holding a yellow rubber duck proudly. "Race? Why yes," shouted Bob, already wearing his swim goggles backwards. Stuart just grinned and strummed his ukulele, ready for fun. Soon, dozens of Minions gathered at the sparkling blue pool near Gru's backyard. They wore floaties, goggles, snorkels, and even flippers. One Minion brought a pool noodle shaped like a banana. Another rode in on an inflatable flamingo. Kevin stood tall on a diving board. "First one to touch the floating duck wins," he pointed. Bob gasped. It was his favorite rubber duck. "On your marks," Kevin said. The Minions lined up at the pool's edge. Some did silly warm-ups. One Minion even tried to stretch his goggles around his knees. "Get set. Banana!" yelled Stuart. Splash! Everyone jumped into the water at once. Water flew everywhere. Minions paddled, splashed, flopped, and some just floated in circles. Kevin swam with long, strong strokes. "I'm gonna win!" he shouted. Bob giggled and spun around underwater like a corkscrew. Stuart was riding a floating banana boat and playing the ukulele with his toes. Halfway through the race, chaos broke out. One Minion mistook a jellyfish toy for the duck and hugged it. "Wrong one!" someone shouted. Another Minion's flippers flew off and landed on the snack table. A third Minion did cannonballs instead of swimming. Meanwhile, Kevin got closer and closer to the duck. Just a few strokes away, bump, Bob suddenly popped up right in front of him with a snorkel and yelled, "Go!" Kevin screamed, flailed his arms, and splashed himself in the face. "Bob!" he laughed, but Bob spun too fast and smacked into Stuart's banana boat. The ukulele flew up and landed on a seagull, who squawked and dropped a beach ball into the pool. Now Minions were bouncing the beach ball around and completely forgot about the race, except for one little Minion named Mel. Mel was slow, but determined. He dog-paddled carefully, avoiding splashes, seagulls, and flying flippers. At last, Mel touched the floating rubber duck with a tiny boop. "I win!" he squeaked. The Minions froze. He won. Kevin cheered. They lifted Mel up like a hero. "Mel! Mel! Mel!" they chanted. Bob placed a crown made of pool noodles on Mel's head. Stuart played a victory song on his backup ukulele. Gru walked outside, looked at the soaked mess, and sighed, "What did I miss?" "Swimming race!" shouted Kevin, with ducks and ukuleles and cannonballs, and Bob added, doing a belly flop. Gru smiled. Just another day with the Minions. And the rubber duck? It floated happily ever after.